one's for the path we take. Magic hourglass. At least I gave you that. Damn, damn, damn. Did I ruin your plans? Plans. Well, that's the way I am. Gaming all I had. My feelings are the facts of it. It's more of me to navigate. Pray we never crash. Today will always last. We're the ones that pass away. So baby, did you laugh today? This one's for the path we take. Magic hourglass. At least I gave you that. Damn, damn, damn. Did I ruin your plans? Well, that's the way I am. Gaming all I had. My feelings are the facts of it. It's more of me to navigate. Pray we never crash. Today will always last. We're the ones that pass away. So baby, did you laugh today? This one's for the path we take. Magic hourglass. At least I gave you that.
Look at my house, she the baddest. Spin this shit on the breakfast. Look at my house, she the baddest. Black boy, white boy, swag, I'm tatted like I'm Spanish. We go SPJ, it's a pool party, test me when you in it. How about you like a fish kid, play with them numbers like Lotto. See, in the Corvette, 2 rides, smiling on the hoe. I put some Molly on the hoe. I put some swagger on that hoe. June said 10 on my phone. Red bandana, I'm a mode. Old ass hundreds, cop mode. Messing my gel on my red bone. SIT for the young boys. Spend the whole meal in the borrow. Put it in the pot for tomorrow. Yeah, we going shopping tomorrow. Put my fish in our money. Pop it off, shake up the lobby. Everything we do is a timing. Peak, polo, color timing. Swear that I'm so around it. Rock it out, tame Apollo. Honey M's, Fort on college. South Atlanta came with my posse. She sisters, not no Roxy. Big bitch, I built her body. Geeked up, they talk about me. Spin through a little Molly. Stolen car with no mileage. On murder game, they don't know about it. Geeked up like a co-pilot. I ain't gotta say nothing, baby. Money gon' talk for me, I can stay quiet. Yeah, spin this shit on the breakfast. Look at my house, she the baddest. Yeah, spin this shit on the breakfast. Look at my house, she the baddest. Yeah, black boy, white boy, swag, I'm tatted like I'm Spanish. We go SPJ, it's a pool party, test me when you in it.
Pop out there like the Ricky, hold up, let's do it. Pop out there like the Ricky, hold up, let's do it. Pop out there like the Ricky, hold up, let's do it. Pop out there like the Ricky, hold up, let's do it. Name ringing, gang banging, gun slinging, chain takers, dope boy lifestyle, chrome heart with no label. Mama couldn't afford cable, now the big house with no neighbors. Real P, I had to put it down, I'm your bitch favorite now. Bitches like I'm Flavor Flav, taking this shit day by day. Geek like Fabo, selling bricks like J-Bo now. Youngin' got rich off of his real Atlanta 90 baby shit. I ain't go to high school, I was in the school high. I been on some young turn shit, way before school to drop this. House party, we was throwing dubs, stolen cars to the team club. Home gotta lift a finger up, brody them get shit done. We was all night on them crumbs, black Nike boots, white one. With a paddock going vodka run, my business living like a dun. Broke I knock, I'm taking care of son. Send another 100 to my mom, go and take a trip, have fun. Metro blooming in a blunt, ain't out here hustling for nothing. Tryna leave a billy to my sons. Pop out there like the Ricky, hold up, let's do it. Pop out there like the Ricky, hold up, let's do it. Pop out there like the Ricky, hold up, let's do it. Pop out there like the Ricky, hold up, let's do it.
Yeah, spin this shit on the breakfast. Look at my house, she the baddest. Yeah, spin this shit on the breakfast. Look at my house, she the baddest. Yeah, black boy, white boy, swag, I'm tatted like I'm Spanish. We go SPJ, it's a pool party, test me when you in it.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. Welcome back to a new week.
Yeah, I come out and play.
show face, some way, just think. Show me how you think for now, cause I showed you the light that you got. Won't hold you, I told you, I need you, like now. I need you to pull up, give me face right now. I'm out in the city, show face, some way. I pop out in the city, it's okay, baby, need money, go up, go down, fuck it, go up, go up, go down, go up, go up, go up.
All right, yo, let's go. Good morning, everybody. All right, let me just go live here. All right, cool. All right, let's see what we can do today, guys. It is a brand new week here. Brand new week. I think we're halfway into the month there, so yeah, halfway into the month already. Holy, March flew by. But yeah, we had some news earlier at 8:30. Nothing too crazy. Like it was like an orange folder. Yeah, it was like an orange folder here. Empire State Manufacturing Index. That's it though. That's all you really had today. I think you have more news this week. Tuesday, tomorrow, pending home sales. Wednesday, you got FOMC. So pretty big week in terms of FOMC coming out on Tuesday or Wednesday at 2 p.m. Thursday, you have what do you call this? Interest rates for the pound as well. I mean, if you trade UJ and whatnot. Unemployment claims on Thursday. New home sales, final wholesale inventories, natural gas storages, and then Friday you got nothing. So it's just Wednesday and Thursday where you do have some stuff going on. But yeah, let's hop into the charts. Let's see what we can do here, guys. Let's see. Discord mic check. Discord mic check. All right, all right. Yeah, so let's see what we can do here, because on what day was it? On Friday, right? We had that trade, those two trades, and we had it in this range coming down. So just a little recap. I think this was like the whole week basically, and then this was, wait, am I tripping? This was not the whole week. Yeah, no, this is not. This is the whole week was here. There you go. So yeah, this was like the whole week, right? And then Thursday was when you actually started to like decently move. Still questionable though. And Friday, Thursday came all the way down towards the bottom of the range, and then Friday continued below, but it was very short lived. At least for right now, it's very short lived because it's coming down pretty slow. And what I mean by that is like how heavy it comes down usually tells you whether it's like ready or not, or in terms of like how strongly directional it is. So if it's coming down, and obviously it's not coming down like this, right? It's also not coming up like this. It's kind of coming down like, it's okay. It's not the worst, but it started to slow down quite a bit right below, right? So this could easily take us back into the range for the week, right? Like any given point, this can still happen because 2 weeks ago or last week we mentioned how you can look at it from two perspectives, right? Like the first perspective is like you can look at it from here up. It's like this is bullish, and then these are like your pullbacks, right? These are your higher lows for price to continue going up like so. Or you can look at it from like this perspective where price is coming down, and then since we're coming down here, or from here actually, since we're coming down here, right? You had a little range on the way down. This could be a lower high to continue, right? So we're trying to figure that out, whether like we're going off of this or we're going off of this, right? And that's not really up to us to decide. It's up to like the markets to decide and figure out. But if it's kind of coming down slowly here, you can kind of make an assumption that, oh, maybe this isn't really that strongly bearish yet. Maybe this could come back up to correct to follow this, right? Because this can still be a higher low, still, as long as it holds this. Or overall, it's bullish, right? So that's kind of where I'm at with gold here. We can mark up zones here that could be important. I think there's something important right here, right now, where we're kind of sitting at. So this is gonna be a very tough zone to really break. This 4959 zone, right? So it's a pretty hard zone, hard level to break. So we'll put something there, like that, and then let's go ahead and add something. I think right here. How much is this range? From here to here is, what is this, like 1500 pips? I think this can maybe be lower. 4959, then there's something up here, but something here. Let's put something here. 45.2, just kind of off of these ranges here. This is the previous range, so if you were to come up, this would be a struggle area to break. I don't know about how strong it is. It's not too strong, but it's like it could be react as a resistance too if you continue to hold. But I think your major zone is gonna be more so like up here. I think I'll leave it as this. So we got this support down here. This 49.59, and then we have like a minor zone at 50.42, and then we have like a heavier zone up at like 5108.217. So yeah, it's obviously, this here is pretty big range, 1400 pips. I mean, we'll look in between, right? We'll pay attention to, like, I think we're gonna look at the 1530 and whatnot today anyways. But this is gonna be a pretty key zone too. Maybe this could be a little higher, but yeah, 50.47 in these areas could be pretty interesting. There could be buy ideas, right? Like they could be buy ideas like a little earlier, especially if you start making your way up here above these ranges, and then you kind of continue to hold these areas. Because as you continue to close above, then that's like your continuation. You can get that continuation up towards top of the range, right? And then we'll look for ideas like above here. But I would like to see volume come up first, right? So I think it's decent so far on the way up right now. You had like this nice push here. This wasn't bad, decent pullback, right? I'm not sure how much range this is, 240, yeah, it's pretty decent. And then you had this pop here back to retest the highs. So if this can just continue, and then after continuing, reject at some point, I'm assuming it will be within this area, then we can start looking for ideas after the rejection, right? Because then you want to just confirm that it's holding these areas here. So maybe this can be a little lower actually. Something like that. You want to confirm that it's going to hold these areas here. Importantly, these areas here, the previous area. So once you close above, as long as you hold, right, these candles continue to hold. As you re-break the highs, it should be like a straight pop up above like 50.70 up to like 5108. I think you got 300 pips there. So yeah, that could be an idea. But obviously, we're still missing a lot of steps there, right? It has to move at least like 300 and then off that. And then for sells, yeah, sells could happen too. I think sells more so of like, down here. I'll say more so of like 48.98 or something. We're still pretty far away from there. Unless you really pick up in volume on the way down here, then sure. But I'll be a bit cautious of like the first break below the range. First break to lead to a fake out, right? So as you close back below, you can easily still pop back up into the range. Remember how slowly it's coming up here, right? So you want to really make that judgment on how fast the candles are coming down and all that too at the same time. But yeah, well, as the session goes on, we'll have more information. It looks pretty decent today. It looks like we have like this move from 645 to now is pretty decent. So it should only like pick up in terms of volume. Yeah, that's it. That's my analysis. So that's all the zones I got. So 49, 42, and then 5102. We'll put that on the screen here. $49, 42, 49, 42, 49, 42, 49, 42, 49, 42, 49, 42. It's all the way down here. I was close. Almost didn't have this thing set up today. Alright, so what did I have again? 50, 45, and then I had 5108, 217, 5108. That's good. We'll leave it like that. Right, 3 zones? Or do I have 4? Am I missing one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5908, 5492, 55045. 4942, 4908. Alright. So that is the analysis. So now we just wait for any of those things to form. Right? But it's up to price on whether it wants to move or not. And we'll just have the zones ready. You still in the buys? What, the ones that you from Friday? Wasn't that your Wasn't that your, what do you call it? That buy limit, right? Spaceman. New man, what's good, bro? What's up, man? What's up, everybody? Price action is too slow. Oh, I gotta update this. 2 things. I gotta update this record. I gotta update this record because I forgot we're back to doing this. So what's the record? 530. The record is 530. 123 and 80. And trades taken. I'm gonna delete that now, right? We're not gonna let that run the whole session. Trades taken 0. I remember now. We remember. When is this continue coming back? I think soon will be good. We just came back like 2 weeks ago, so maybe the next couple of weeks, maybe in the next 2 months. We'll see. I think it's gonna come back though eventually. I just don't know if I'm gonna run it or someone's gonna run it, or I'm gonna have the same one, or I'm gonna open a new one. I don't know yet. I think we have like 19,000 members in there still. I'm fucking on mute. I'm a dumbass. You saw what I was talking about though? Fuck, I'm on mute. Yeah, but you saw what I drew out, right? So those would be like all of your ideas there on price. You either have that wick entry sell, right? If you were to come, you know what? Fuck it. Next pair. I'm over this. Let's just go back to gold. It wasn't meant to be. Sorry, man. Maybe pay for Diva so one or something. I'll see you in there. I was muted. No, I checked chat, but when I read the answer, I'm like, okay, let me just, I gotta lock it in. Or when I read the question, I gotta lock it in, and I just forget. I don't remember going muted. All good though. Hope you guys doing good today. Y'all understand what I said though? As long as whoever asked that question, if you follow along, you're good. But you muted to drink your dark ass coffee. My coffee? I didn't drink it yet. I drink it at 9, so 7 more minutes, and then I drink my dark coffee. I gotta wait till 9 though. It took the buy with 5 lots? Okay, nice man. Hope it goes well. Hope it goes well. You're a bad lip reading. All right. What is this? Did I get some? No. Gee, that's pretty good though. What's Bitcoin doing all of that? Let's see. BTC. Whoa. It's actually going up for once. Very nice, very nice. Something right here, right? You guys watch? Did you guys watch the Chinese Grand Prix this weekend? Damn, I must be muted again. You did? was better. It was 8, not 5. Yeah, for me it was at 3. I watched the sprint, but I didn't watch the race. Cause the sprint was at 12, and the race is 3. So Scar, what's up? You were. What were your plans for today's trade on gold? I don't have a plan. Yeah, I don't have a plan yet. I have like ideas, but I wouldn't say those are like plans. So I have ideas for buys and sells. Which we broke down earlier. But until one of them come close, we're still waiting here. Damn, you bought a lottery ticket? You got 4 out of 6 numbers on your first ticket. Damn. That's close. 46 is super close. What's up, Ellis? Can you check Goldie at 5 minutes? It's a mic. Fuck, I can't even read. It's something blank on blank with the doji on top. What can you say? I don't know. 5 minutes. I don't know what any of that is. I just know that I need a price to either tap into 49.42 or 50.45 first before it starts to move. You know what I mean? I'm not sure what that is over there, or that other word is. I just need to see either you continue up here to fill the range, or if you continue down first. But either way will be okay. We just need to see movement. You dropped the compound interest journal? No, I did not. Not yet. Wait, no, did I? No, I didn't. I didn't drop that yet. That might be gate kept forever. No, I'm gonna drop it. I just haven't done anything yet to it. I'm not even happy with the way it looks already. So I wanna like add stuff to it. So I'm just waiting on that. I don't have a date. I don't know when, but I don't want to release it the way it is yet. You know what I mean? Too many colors. What's up, Eddie? I saw a text message from my girl. You've been muted for 3 minutes. Sorry, whoever couldn't see GJ. Oh shit, it's 9. I can drink my coffee. Hi Don, Goldie been, I didn't see this. Goldie been ugly all day, choppy. I wouldn't say, yo guys, trust me. It looks pretty decent today actually. I don't think, hold on that statement for a little bit. I think it might be, it's gonna get better. It's only 9 here, so it's actually moving pretty decent right now. You might not see it, but I can see it. Just like, I'm just assuming off of spreads. Spreads are very tight right now. You might get a glitch very shortly, actually, but it looks pretty good today. It looks pretty good. I'll give it like until like 10:30 until I say, okay, yeah, this is gonna be GG's, but it doesn't look choppy as last week. I think because Thursday set you up for Friday, that sets you up for this week. But you said probably wait until release. Yeah, on Wednesday you do have what do you call it? FOMC interest rate. So yeah, I could also wait for that. I could also wait for that. Or it could be priced in for the week too, right? We don't know yet. But spreads are really tight right now. Holy. Yeah, you might start getting some stuff. Time to call Jerome. Jerome in the house. Watch your mouth. Jerome in the house. Market seems today like it's broke even. Must be the water. NYC is in 30. So wait, when's your daylight savings? When's everyone's daylight savings again? That's not from North America. I think it's end of the month, right? Yeah, it wasn't this weekend. On 28th, you have daylight savings. All right, man. Go enjoy your FIFA. RFL. All this analysis just to enter blindly after seeing a strong move. You think I entered blindly though? Weren't you here on you were here on Friday, no? Quotivation? And you said something about how it was like easy to catch 10 pips. But you still come back to the channel to watch? We back, baby. We hop on the sim again. When will Excel journal be released? Excel journal, it's already released. You can, this version's out. Do exclamation journal. It's just this one that's not really done. Also, you said you were out on Friday, Quotivation. You're like, I'm out. Now see ya. And then you come back on the Monday. You just can't resist, man. You just can't resist the live stream. Like, no matter what, you just can't resist. Like, it's like, fuck, I can't find anyone like this channel. Can't find it anywhere. Like, fuck. Oh, you talking about the training simulation? When are we gonna hop on the training simulation? We can do one end of March, or no. I'm gonna be a little busy end of March. I think within first 2 weeks of April, what we're gonna run with the group. Yeah, first two weeks of April. We're running for quarter one because that's quarter one. We're almost done quarter one. How'd you guys do in quarter one so far? January, February, March, 1 quarter. How'd you guys do? Wait, is that 1 quarter? Or am I tripping? January, March, June, July. Yeah, January, February, March. That's 1 quarter. Q1. Two things. Don't be a fan of nobody. You know what crazy? I posted on my story on this weekend about like, I don't know, I just posted whatever but it was I was thinking of for the week. And then I was like, never trust no one. And the first person comes back and says, man, how could you be posting this? How could you be posting this to make people trust you? I'm like, buddy, I told you don't trust no one. Still looking for a way to trust somebody. Can I wait? What different? All the different tabs are interconnected. What, this one? Yeah, these journals have like different tabs in them. Everyone sees their points and their perspectives nowadays. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, like, still trying to show up to find ways to fix like past mistakes and whatnot. So it's not like I'm just like disappearing, right? Like yeah, trust me. I think in my shoes, right? If it was my shoes, I think a lot of people would just be like, or a lot of different gurus would be like, fuck this shit, or wouldn't even acknowledge the fact of what they did, right? But still showing up and trying to find a way to make it work for everybody. It might not be like, I would say like the result that everyone wants yet. But I'm sure I'll get there. It's just a matter of like time and just how far I'm willing to go and beyond, right? But yeah, still showing up. Decided to come back to streaming, give it another go, and like not on Twitch this time, right? But just see like how far I can take it and see what we can do, right? But it's not like I just disappeared and just left, like facing it, right? Quarter's been good. Oh no, actually no, quarter's been okay. Like we started off the quarter, the year like it's okay. I think it picked up a little bit, especially in like February, but January took a loss, right? So yeah, we had to like slowly recover from that. which I think we did by now. But yeah, January end of month negative 381, and then March or February we did 663, and then March we so far 192. It was okay. Like, it's not the worst. I'll take it. But yeah, what are we up for the year then? Yeah, around 474. It's okay. How about you? I took a gold buy during the Asian session. Been holding it since then. The dollar index is crashing. I'm back in my trade for the whole week. What was your question? If you enter data on one tab, it affects other tabs. Yeah, that's what. Yes, it does. So if you go on, like, let's say this one, yeah, you enter all your trades on the TVJ journal, this one, and then when you enter that, it would show this, right? Like, you can. I don't really use this too much. I'm still trying to see if we're gonna get rid of it. I'm sure it's useful. Like, you can like select the exact trade. So like the exact session, bias, position, buy or sell, and all of that. Like, you can select the exact idea, or this one, and then it will show you like the win rate for that exact idea. So it's like you can select like leg candle fill, wick entry, and it's gonna show you that win rate for that trade. Or leg candle fill, current high, previous higher low, right? Leg candle fill, current higher low. So we take that a lot, 14. You can do like breakout, previous higher low, right? Breakout, current higher low, breakout, wick entry, right? And all of that, and it'll give you some data. So yeah, it's useful, I'll say. I don't use it too much though. I think I just use mainly I use this. It just looks a lot easier. So maybe we can even add this to this journal. This is a completely different journal. This is an older one. But this is the most simple. Unfortunately, you need a bigger counter stream. I don't think so. I think like that was like, because I'm not here to prove that I can trade. And I think that's what balance kind of covers for you. Kind of like, I'm not here to prove anything. I'm not here to prove I can trade or whatnot. Like, I'm just going to trade, do whatever I could on stream, right? But like, to show a balance, to confirm somebody that you can trade, is like, you're not even doing it for yourself anymore at this point, right? Like, balance, like whatever balance it is, like, not here to like, look guys, we just made X amount of money today. Like, I can whip out the other copied accounts. So what? Someone could like rob me at gunpoint again for my money? You know what I mean? It's like, I can care less about the balance. It's like the value or like the information I give out is enough to is enough. Yeah, it's just a bunch of like weirdos. Like, I don't know. Like, if maybe it would have been different if I didn't like kind of go through that in early 2024. But yeah, like, I'm over the whole show and balance thing. Because I didn't even do it to like, at that point, like do it to like flex or like show that I had a big balance. It was more so of just no one was like transparent or live trading and just being like showing all of their trades, right? So that's just how I thought about it. Like, oh, I can just show my whatever, but it's just too many weirdos, and there's too many weirdos in the city. But yeah, I mean, you say we can't grow a 2K account, or you even can't grow a viewers 2K account. I bet. Let's see what we do. Let's see what we do on YouTube with the 2K account. But because I don't think the balance that matters. It's like some people show balance because they don't want to give out enough info, or they don't give up enough info. Some people have enough info where the balance don't even matter. I don't think the balance matters though. It's just too much sauce to give out. It's like you wouldn't need it. You won't need to see my balance to tell if I could like trade or not, right? Unless you're trying to prove something. If you're trying to prove something, are you really a trader? Are you trading for yourself, or are you trying to like prove it that you can trade? No, we have no trades yet. We're still waiting here, guys. We're just waiting to see whether you can tap into like 45 here, or whether you can break below into these zones here. We're just waiting for these two things here. So either one will be good. Doesn't matter yet, but that's when we're gonna like start hunting. We're just chilling right now. $2K, $20K, yeah. I mean, it's just percentages that we're looking at, anyways, right? Like, 1K to 2K account growth is like 100K to 200K. It's the same shit, percentage wise. Yeah, you can download the journal, exclamation point journal. You're thinking right, and it's always better. Unfortunately, people only care about big numbers. People care about big numbers. I don't, right? So it's like, you gotta do what fits you right now, right? With your circumstances. But you can make anything work, right? Like, I don't want to show my balance because of like, fuck, I held hostage. So it's like, it's not even worth it for me to show a balance, to show a bigger balance that's bigger than 2K. Because who's gonna come after a 2K balance? Nobody. Yeah, of course. Anything work. Viewers, subs, grow a channel. You can make anything work if you find a way. You don't need to do it like the traditional way. Just like trading. I didn't choose a traditional way of trading. I think I could though. Like I think we could go in the more traditional route, right? Like, or just like what suits like the internet route, where we trade smart money concepts, or like ICT, whatever, and then we look for more positive RR. Like, I think we can make it work. I think we'll get there eventually. I actually think we'll get to a positive RR point eventually with time. I don't know how many years though, but I think we can get there, because then if we're focused on just accuracy and like being accurate, like just more probable when it comes to the RR, it's just a matter of like working on your picking a better stop loss strategy, right? So I think we can get there too. But yeah, we could have taken the most traditional route, or I could have in trading. But I did everything with my intuition. Like everything that I learned from trading for me was just all of intuition. Like at the beginning, like I'll get the basic concepts off of like YouTube, like off of other traders, and then over time, like you build a bit of intuition to learn like, okay, what works, what doesn't, and then you continue to trial and error this and that, and then you kind of build and develop your own strategy. But it's not like, you know, we woke up one day and said today is a negative hour a day, right? It's just gotta just do what you feel. Or like the leg candle, the glitches, right? Everything was kind of just off of like experience, trial and error, testing, intuition. A lot of intuition. Intuition is pretty hard, but we all have intuition, right? We've had it for generations before us. Yeah, I think we're back streaming for good. Let's see what we do. I mean, we're at like, I think, did we hit 124? Or, I think we're at 123. I think we can hit 124 by the end of the week probably. And just grow, just see what we can do. There's no like pressure to like get anywhere, right? But if you just show up and you're consistent, like, and you don't make that your goal, you'll get somewhere with it. But you can't get there chasing something. Let's see what this thing does, though. I think spreads is still pretty tight right here. NYC in 6 minutes, so yeah, NYC is 6 minutes, so we'll see how that plays out. Maybe you might move before. I think lately you've been moving like, no, you've been moving right at the time actually, 9:30. But yeah, no more news for today. I think that's it. Or yellow folder here at 10. But that's basically it. That orange folder was like your heaviest folder to them. Now it's just up to price, like what this wants to do. Show face, show face, show face. Yo, you gotta go make a copy. You go in the journal, you go on file, make a copy, and then it'll be right there. And you can have a copy. That's how you get it on your end. Here, just go on this page and then go on the welcome page. The welcome page should, I think it says right here. Developing a strat, something a lot of people are missing out. A lot of people are just pattern traders. Yeah, people are pattern like I said I made a new word up for me, premeditated traders. Like before you're even like looking at the charts and seeing what it's actually doing, you're already making an assumption, right? Like, why don't you just wait? And a lot of times it's just because they don't want to miss on the move, or they think they think they're gonna miss on the move, or they think that missing on the move is a bad thing. So it's like, who told you that, right? Like, who told you that, you're missing on the move, or like, but it come to the chart, sit down, analyze, right? A lot of times it's just like pattern premeditated trading, like just, news says we should do this, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this. It's like, how do you know that's how news is gonna come out, and how do you know like that's where price is gonna be headed, right? Like, you're already making the assumption. Then you start taking ideas before like what's even printing. It's like right now in this situation, right? It's like, how do we know if like price is gonna rip all the way down here or not, or how do we know whether like price is gonna make its way up here, right? First, like, why don't we just wait for candles, things to kind of play out, and then you can hop on the trend, and then you can hop on like the push. But a lot of times you're just trying to predict that before it even happens, and that's how a lot of traders get stuck. But then they say like, oh, because there's like an order block or some shit here, right? Which could be true, right? There is like some zone there, but why don't you just wait for that to form then, and get the most like probable idea, not the most like questionable idea before it even prints. Yeah, when people like, cause yeah, when people ask like what's gonna happen, I'm just like, I don't know. Like, if you ask them what's gonna happen today, I don't know. Same with Friday, I didn't know until it actually happened. But you don't, like, no one told you. Like, I don't know who made these rules up. Like, don't trade on Mondays, don't trade on Fridays. You're gonna miss the move. Like, you're not gonna miss the move. Like, what move, right? Like, the market's gonna be open tomorrow. It's gonna be open when you just blink. You just missed the move. It just blinked, right? It's like, what move? Like, all these like pressuring scenarios that you're just putting yourself in for no reason. It's like, why make it more stressful for yourself to trade? Like, what? Like, why does there need to be a missed move, or like just because something's happening that wasn't your move, or that wasn't something that you were even aware of? But that's what causes people to trade. Same thing with like, don't trade Mondays, like don't trade Fridays, like all these terms that make a traditional trader. It's all like, if all these terms made up a traditional trader, then why do 99% of traders online teach that way of trading if it works? But at the end of the day, 99% of traders are unprofitable. So it's only 1% that's really profitable. Look at what the 1% is teaching, not the 99% is teaching. You know what I mean? Because then if it all works, then it all works. But all these like, just, it's like a broken telephone. I feel like I took an L. I feel like I should have held on to the 12K still. Is that statistic true? I think so. Yeah, like I think 99%. Yeah, it's only 1%. Hell yeah, yeah, for sure. I think it's true. I don't think it's 10%. I think that's too high. I think it's like 1%. That actually profitable, 1% of traders. But like, don't even worry about the percentage. Just do what you could. Who cares what the percentage is, right? But that's just, at the end of the day, I'll say the percentage. But who cares? Just do what you could. Don't be intimidated by that. You can be the 1%. I guess I don't know. F1? Yeah, I'm happy for Kimmy. W Kimmy. I don't think I mind George Russell winning this year. I used to not like George Russell, but I would prefer Kimmy. But if George takes it, I'd rather George over like Norris. I think so. I'll take George. I think I prefer George over like Ferrari winning it too. About 12K account passed it and got funded, made profit, used the profit to get 3 more accounts than after 12K. That's good. You know what I don't understand about funders though? You know how like a lot of traders be posting like I got payouts, like poster payouts. I'm about to make a payout right now on my broker. Like I don't get it. Like isn't that supposed to be like a normal thing? But why is it such a big deal when you confirm a trader is profitable because they made a payout? Like on the live account you can make a payout whenever you want, right? But like why is it like the template that a profitable trader is like someone who has payouts on their funded? Like why is it on the funded? Dominance, rejection, when I have resistance. Yo, I have no idea what's gonna happen until you tap 50, 40. When I tell you my mind's blank, my mind's blank. Like I'm not even questioning what the hell is happening until we actually tap, until we actually get our zones here, which looks like it's about to. So there's a little bit of volume here, right? But spreads have been tight all morning. Like you can pop at any given moment, especially since NYSE opened up here too. But yeah, we're close. But I have no idea if it's gonna get there or flip here. Not too sure. But when it gets there, that's when we'll start hunting. All right, because that's gonna be some volume coming in for us, and we're gonna try to figure out whether like I think earlier I mentioned ideas could be above here, right? Once you break above here, we can confirm that it's gonna hold 44 and all of that. We can look for buys up towards 5106, and then we can look for continuous below here. Sorry, no, not continuous below here. Continuous below 49, 42 or something for selves. But yeah, in this range here, I'm not really looking for much here. But my mind is completely blank until we tap. All right. You had a nice leg count here. What time was this? Was this Friday? Oh yeah, Spaceman, your buys are going up here too. And that was Sunday. Sunday open with the leg candle. No, that's not a leg candle. That is not a leg candle. I'm tripping. Yes, it is a leg candle. Why does it look weird here? Yeah, this is a 1 hour leg candle on Sunday. Got filled right away. It was like 300 pips. And back up the other way. This is the best trading journal. I'm glad you like it, man. It's pretty outdated now for what we do now, but yeah, I think it still works. You can just play around with it. Like if you don't know what pineapple is, like those are just my ideas, my trades. So you can go here and fill out your stuff. Or which one are you on? This one? Yeah, you can go up, fill it out, like change it up, and then whatever you change up here on your setups would change on over here. When you select your trade idea, it's gonna change here too. So I don't know your playbook. Whatever your playbook is, insert that. If you only take breakouts or fake outs or liquidity sweeps or imbalance and all of that, you can just put that there, and then that will give you that's gonna give you like ideas as to what your trading is. Yeah, it's a pretty good journal just because like I think it just helps you understand what trading is more in general. Like it forces you to think about trading from like a like winning perspective, like from like a more in-depth detail, not just like, oh, what's your win rate and then what's your RR, like some useless stuff like that. You don't need any of that, right? But a lot of like even like paid journals, I'm not gonna lie, like this, I think this journal, this free journal here probably beats like the paid journals out there, because I don't even think the paid journals are asking the right questions. It's asking you like what's your win rate, and then like your whatever fucking RR, right? And then your pip count. It's like, what's that gonna do for me? Give me confidence? Like I don't need, like you can just make your own confidence. You know what I mean? Like you can get that stat anywhere, but like that doesn't actually improve and make you start thinking about your trading like in any shape or form. That just, if anything, makes you feel like shit or makes you feel good. It shouldn't make you feel like shit or make you feel good when you trade. So I don't think the journals out there are like that great, or at least yet. Maybe one of them could be better. But hard myself because I feel like I could have held the 12K account, still milk it, instead of buying the other accounts. Yeah, but you'll never know now, right? You'll never know. You gotta just trust your instinct. Like if it was your instinct to like make money from the 12K and then use that money to buy other accounts, and it just didn't work out, then that's fine, right? There's nothing wrong with that. You can't go back in time and change it. Just like trading, when you take a loss, you can't go back in time and change it. You gotta just accept it, and then you have another day to try again. All right? There's nothing to be hard on yourself for. Like there's like failing in trading when you take losses, but there's no such thing as failing if you take a trade again, right? Like the next day, or you come back the next day again. But you do it once, you can do it again. Space should be in profit. Yeah, space should be in profit. Floating crazy in profit right now. Can't access the journal. Yo, you guys gotta go to the journal and go click on file and make a copy. You know, if you guys read a little bit, at the bottom you can click around and there'll be some words on it, and it's gonna there's a welcome page, right? Like, what do you think the welcome page is gonna say? It's gonna teach you how to fucking use a journal. You know what I mean? Come on, like, come on, man. Did we tap 44? Then we came close. I was like 70 pips away from 44. So that was close. That was something. But we need a little more volume than that. A little bit more. I don't think the way it came up was too heavy as well. It was pretty slow. How you doing? 5 leg candle. This small one right here. Yeah, 50 pips actually. Hey, what's up? What that mean? Compromise from what? Dwin. There's Dwin, no? Dwing? Dwing Nguyen. Dwing Nguyen. Dwing Nguyen. Is that how you say it? If you guys are enjoying the stream, leave a like, sub to the channel. We are at, how many people we got right now? 335. We got 335 waiting with me for trades. We got 64 likes. Guys, we can get to 100. I think 100 doable. Easy 100. It's free. There's no subscription. You don't even need to make an account, I think, to like for free. W Space Cadet, man. What's your TP, like 45 or something? Looks like I can get up there. Daily count is flipping. It's gonna make its way. A2. Yeah, I think A2 is pretty good too. It's right here. Maybe 74. But yeah, that's around there. It's pretty good. Yeah, I want buys too, so like if it makes its way above 48, I'll be in there with you. We got a hold here though, but yeah. It's close. It is very close. $75 likes, guys. Come on, 100. There's 330 people in here. You guys got me on mute or something? Yeah, it's got me on mute. Look, I know how to get everyone's attention. Look. Oh, what are you gonna do? Look, 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 look. Lock in, chat. Lock in. Yeah, you should be good. You should be. I think you should be good because even if it doesn't go up, it's gonna go up to for a fake out. I think so. You should be good. You should get something out of it. I'm surprised you held over the weekend. Holy. Yeah, balls of steel. Box. Spreads are really tight today still. Like, it has not gone up. It's been pretty tight all day, so any given second here it can pop off. 90 likes, 100 more. Get 100 more likes. 100 likes for a trade. What's your strategy? Sit around and wait until we have a profitable idea. We got 2 levels right now marked up. So we're just waiting to see which one taps first. If we tap 44, if we tap 49, 42. Not for a position, but for ideas to start rolling. So until then, I can't really say much. It's not doing anything different from what we explained earlier today. So I don't even know what to say about the price right now. It's just sitting here. I can't really do much or say much. All-time follower wanted to ask if you thought of changing the way you handle drawdown in particular trade. Yeah, I think it's changed like over the last year a little bit. Yeah, I think so. I think like we'll have like a hard stop now, and then I mean we haven't had many chances to like really show how to manage, because there's only been like 3 scenarios where, or a couple of scenarios where we came close over the last year. But we'll have like a hard stop, and then we'll have like a management zone. Usually, so our, like, let's say like we're like driving here, right? And then set to range, and then break above, and then let's say we get into sell, like, because over here. So let's say like this is like your resistance. And then let's say this is right here, your support. So like this is like the range you're in. You know what I mean? So you get a fake out back into the range. You're looking for that range fill. So then I'll look for a sell, let's say here, right? So then I'll place my stop loss, let's say like here, right? But then if I notice that it's now starting to break back above these ranges, I'll look to get out instead of here. So that's like how we'll manage it. Obviously, this would be like on a higher time frame, like a 4-hour time frame usually, or a 1-hour time frame at least. I think that's the structure I base it off of a lot. But yeah, that's usually what we'll do for management. Drawdown, still drawdown, right? Like our stops, like on the last show was like 1,200 pips. Our stops, or was it 1,000, something like that, 1,000 or 1,200. So depending on how big stops are, our lot size will change too. So the higher the stop, right? Because our normal lot for us would be, or normal would be considered like 0.14 lot on a 2K account right now. But that's if stops like below 500 pips usually. If stops are like more, then we'll cut it in half, right? So stops are still the same strategy. We'll still use the higher time frame structure, but yeah, we use a higher time for structure, but we'll have like management points on the way up. No, I missed the intro. I didn't see it. Right, Conan. Damn, it's already 10 here. Shall we have like an hour left, I'll say. So still a lot of time. Still a lot of opportunities to move here. Just hasn't done anything. How many trades we got online right now? We got 61, 51. So 51 trades on 51,000 trades online here. Still, it's pretty decent. It's 9:54 here. Uncle Dan, what's up? Uncle Dan, huh? All right, we got like 5 minutes till a 1 hour closure here. Give chat. Give me like, I'm gonna call Jerome real quick. Give me like 2 minutes. All right, I'm back. Before coming back to stream, what do you do while looking at the chart? Like in the morning when I was traded? Same thing. We were in DVS 01. I don't think I ever took a. I don't think I ever. Well, it's been a while since I traded since without DVS 01 or something. No, it's same thing. We'll just come on the Zooms or the Discord, and then we'll analyze. Same thing, same exact thing that we'll do now. Like there's like nothing different. Nothing different at all. What did Jerome said? Jerome said, by 10:07 there'll be volume. So another 7 minutes here. Then we'll see what's up. What time did we get a trade on Friday? I think it was 9. Yeah, 9:35 and then 10:51. So true. And what did we get in the second trade? I forgot to put that. Um, 34.26. 34.26. 2.40. What's this? 2.40 minus 0.81, 1.59. So that is gonna be 1.59. True. 4 minutes here. I used to watch you in prime time. This is prime time though. You know one thing about trading that there's never a prime because you don't really age or like physically age like you would be in like playing a sport. So like you actually just get better with age. So I don't even think that was my prime. It's endless. It's an endless prime. you're always in your prime in trading as long as you're working towards it. Prime time, baby, prime time. But that goes for everybody, right? Like you don't really, if you continue trading every day and just showing up, like no matter what, you're gonna find ways to improve if you're looking at the right things. If you're open-minded about it, right? But that never ends. You're always constantly evolving. I can't count the amount of times that I thought, or we assume that, you know, this is like kind of all that we need to know to go on from here, but you just pick up new things because you're constantly just showing up and constantly like subconsciously looking for ways to improve, right? If you journal and reflect on your trades, reflect on you as a person, you just find ways to improve naturally. So you always just get better in trading. You learn more about like your habits, like you know what triggers what more, and then you eventually learn to avoid those habits, to avoid the trades that would strike that habit. That'll take you down a loophole, a rabbit hole that you can't get out of. But you constantly look for ways to evolve. And with trading too, I think it's one of the few things where like the older you get, the better you get, because you get more wiser until you're like, you know, super old, and then at that point you're just, I mean, we'll see, right? But yeah, you have like longer than other sporting careers. And the money you make could be endless too. That never ends, right? Unless like your broker really says like, hey man, no more payouts. Or you can't make no more withdrawals no more. You've been crushing us. And I guess that's when you make your own broker and start like, you know, fake trading and all of that, and then I'm doing all that other bullshit. But yeah, it's endless. That never ends. Some bullshit. Hey, we might get volume very shortly here. Who's looking for that again? FGTG some. You were constantly hunting earlier. 786 FGT. So no, I don't have age restriction. No, I don't think so. Am I supposed to? 18 plus? The viewership naturally drops because if you ever take a break and stop streaming, throws you off the algorithm. Yeah, I never paid too much attention to like algorithm and stuff. I don't like, I believe in it, but I don't believe in like, I think you just show up and you do what you do. Eventually it picks up again, you know what I mean? Like it's inevitable that it doesn't pick up. It's like trading, you know, it's inevitable. You don't make profits if you're just sharp and locked in discipline. I'm sure the audience will pick up. It's only been like 2 weeks. I'm pretty happy where it's at. We've been getting like a lot of subs each day. A lot of subs each day and only like 2 trades in the last 2 weeks. So I think it's pretty good. speaking of subs, hit that sub button. Working towards 124 here. We're about to hit 50.44 as well in price. So how much are these ranges here? 120. Damn. 60 pips away. It's close. You could also, you don't have to make a support at like 54.4. You can also make a support like down here at these zones here as well. If you do, if you come down towards here and hold it as you break back above here, you can look for buys above here instead. Because if we have like something here and we say, okay, let's look for a buy above here once you make your way above, create structure and all of that. So let's say above here. So let's move this, let's delete this actually. Let's make this like pink, right? Let's say we look for a buy above here. This is your range. Cool. Or sorry, like this, right? Or say like this. Look for a buy above there, right? This is your range. Cool. But if you tap into this zone down here at 50.13, you can look for a buy above here. But you see how we just moved like that? It's the same range we just moved down, like this purple range here between like 50.44 and like 50.13. We just move it down. So above here can be the buys instead of above here. Right? So if you get a pullback here, it'll tell you that anyways. So it doesn't need to like come above 54.4. And this is why it's important not to like premeditate your trading, because like you want to see what actually prints. If you premeditate and you're looking for one idea, it's like, what if you get something like this? Like that's more info for you right there to take an idea off of. That will be your buys back above like 50.44 above here to continue up. So then we'll look for those ideas instead. Right? But it doesn't need to like only be above 44. Even if you come down like this, right? If you come all the way down like this, you come back up above here, you can look for buys above here too. Doesn't have to be above there as well. We can move that. We can also move that down, right? Or maybe here. But that's why we're just kind of waiting here to see what it does. $50.44. Yeah, 70 pips away right now. Let's see. Is this going to be the pop? Spreads are still pretty tight here. Has not increased since the start. Two snare will happen, either sweep the highs of London or liquidity run. Yo, you're premeditating your trading again, man. Don't do that. We don't know what's gonna happen. We have no idea what's gonna happen right now. Why do you stop at 50.44? Is it Fibonacci? No, I just have a resistance there. That's it. It's just like a zone that you can react off of, because that's where you reacted off of in the past. Simple as that. Just some resistance there. It doesn't have to be exactly there. It can also be like here, right? But this could be a zone that could reject that. But you don't have to put too much pressure on like finding your zones, because you're not looking for a buy above here, right? You're looking to see a price and make its way above there, and then you're looking to see if it can hold, and then that's when you're looking for your buys. So either if it's here or up here, doesn't matter, but just a zone for reference that you could react off of. So that's why I have it there. So yeah, just a lot of waiting, obviously, right? But don't waste your energy like hunting when it's not like even moving. see what this is here. Could pick up here. Looks like you've had like consistent movement here a little bit, more than like anything here, right? So that tells you a lot of information. You can start getting more info as we move here on highs and lows and all of that. Remember, if it comes down towards these areas down here and it holds, you can treat that as your support. It doesn't have to be above 43. I'm just assuming here because looking left, there's been like some reactions here in the past. So this could be something that you could react off of as well in this case. And then back above like 50, 54 could be your ideas. All right. Let's see. 100 more pips into that zone. 5-leg candle. Yeah, 5-leg candle as well. We're about to find out. What's up, Farza? What's up, Nim? I remember you. Actually, I don't think it's that bad no more. Chat's not really waiting for a signal. I think they're learning now. I don't get to ask, like, wait, when's the next signal? It's like a mind battle. Yeah, psychological warfare, man. That's what that is. No more stream hoppers. I think we saw stream hoppers, but stream hoppers. If you on that side, stay on that side. What's up, Visa? Alright, let's see what the hell happens here. Starting to push again. M10. Ni hao ma. No, you didn't miss a trade. We're just, there's nothing right now going on. We're just waiting. Price touch 43 10 minutes ago. Oh, you might be looking at a different broker. For me, no, it didn't. Maybe like a different broker did. For me, it was still like 50 pips away. Maybe looking at futures or something. Pricing's a little differently. How many of y'all hopping from stream to stream looking for a trade? Asking for a friend. Wait, Thrive, you're the same person that be giving advice in the chat. But you be hopping stream looking for a trade, bro. Tell me how that makes sense. Yo, am I a jerk? Fuck. Sometimes I'm just like, this is what goes on in my head. I'm like, it just doesn't make sense. Like logically, like, how you gonna give unsolicited, whatever the fucking word is, advice when like over here going from stream looking for a trade? It just doesn't make any sense. Like, I hold back too many of my thoughts, but I feel like it's just like, I don't want to be a jerk, but I do it for good purposes. I hope they just learn to just trust themselves, man. The only way to be a trader is to trust yourself. You can't be hopping stream to stream. You shouldn't even be copying anybody. You shouldn't even be copying me. You know, get a piece from me, get a piece from that person, and then do what you gotta do. But that mindset's gonna get you fucked up. Funny, I'm clowning others for jumping. Yeah, but that's not no profitable. Even if you're clowning traders for jumping, though, like that alone is not no profitable mindset, though. Like, profit traders wouldn't give a fuck. Profit traders also wouldn't say like, I'm up X amount of money for the week on my 6K account. Profit traders wouldn't give a fuck. It's more of like ego. It's like, what are you really doing it for? It just makes no sense. Like, I'm not that dumb, but like, I might be a little dumb, but not that dumb, you know? It's just like, profit traders don't do that. But like to claim profitability and then just talk a certain way just makes no sense. It doesn't add up. I don't know, I just seen what you've been saying over the last couple of weeks. It's just, like, I want you to learn, you know, at least. You're moving here. We are moving here. Let's see, can we tap 13 here? We're 60 pips away now, right? This is moving a little more consistently than it has this morning. So we're like 47 pips away from that area. So if we can tap into that zone, this should start giving us some ideas here, right? Because then we'll figure out if it's going to push through 12 or like reject off 12. And then we'll go from there. If it pushes through 12, it can come down a little further. I'm assuming like 5,001, right? Any pullback will be good though, because then if it comes back up, then that would just be a higher low, right? The steeper it is, better. If it's not a higher low and it ends up just continuing down with Friday's push, because this can just be like your lower high, then you'll see it like create structure on the way down, and then we can look for ideas. I'll say like below, like down here, below like 7.3, 7.9 and all of that. I'm assuming that's where it'll be. But we still got a long way to go, I think, on the way down. Like, this is going to be like 420 pips on the way down. So, still a little bit of room. What cans are those, Penzo? Those are energy drinks? I don't know what that is. I've never seen that. Free movement. Yeah, make sure you go on properties and then have like this skill fix thing set up. You just click on skill fix. I think that's how you do it. You can copy the rest, but that's why I got it. And then I just click on this, move around. That's it. And then just to like scale it. I guess that's what skill fix is. I have no idea what it is exactly, but that's what works. No, I don't know who that is, man. All right, tap into 12 here. So more info. Fuck, it's already 10:30. I feel like the session flew by so fast. How long? We've only been live for 2 hours. But yeah, we just started to move. Maybe at like 10:10. So yeah, let's see what happens here. Either it rejects or pushes through. It doesn't matter. It's more so just like the movement that matters itself. So it's good. It's just more info. And if daily kind of flips at 5,006 here too. So and we're about to find out what happens here. You guys excited? This is good. I still don't know what it's gonna do though. No clue. Price alert went off. USD. Your USD. play games at price alerts. I think I do that when I'm like, before when I was trading like off stream. Yeah, but if I'm on stream watching it anyways, I'm not gonna. Can't really step away. You see the volume? Yeah, it's a lot better. Let's see what this does. This is the first pullback you've had since it's moved down. I'm not too sure how steep it's gonna be. Could be here, or it could be here, could be here, could be here, right? Just like any minor zone you can look at now. You can get a reaction off of. But it could be any. It's the same way about a fib too. It's like that's the same reason I don't like a fib idea, because like you're just set on a number. It's like, what does that number even mean? Like, you know, you draw from here to here. This is your 61.8. This is your 50, you know, and then this is your 38 and all that. So it's just like, we don't know, right? It's the same way when I'm looking at the resistance too. It could be here, could be here, could be here. We would take wick entry sells, but this isn't directionally bearish enough. If this happened, if this continues to happen below like, I'll say below like 49.84, then sure. Any pullbacks, wick entry sells when it's more directional, kind of like what we did on Friday. But that's not even the case. But yeah, we're about to find out here. Anyways, this looks like it bounced off of 12. So let's see if it can make its way down below 93. So still not hunting for anything, right? Just letting this fly. This is going to be 100 pips until 93. So it's some room. Little bit of room. I think we'll be here for like another like maybe till 11. 25 minutes. We'll see if this picks up. Would you consider buys above 29 if it was to come now for the leg candle fill in the 15? Consider buys above 29. If I consider any buys, I don't think it'll be above 29. I think it'll be above 43. But I still gotta wait to see if it holds 43 too. So if it comes up above 43, I want to see if it holds that zone. So we might get another pullback towards like 29, 32 and all of that recent high. And then I'll look for buys afterwards if it were to do all of that. But I can't tell right now looking at price. Because I don't know if this is going to be the actual low or not yet. For our realistic leg candle. Which one? Oh, previous one? Yeah, it could be. Yeah, below 99, right? That's the area too. Yeah, it could be. That's like after they flip as well. But yeah, I don't think it's gonna be above 29 though. I think like if anything 29 maybe if it comes down below to like 49.80, then yeah, above like 29.30 will be cool. Maybe even a little higher, lower, like 40.13, but that's only if it comes all the way down towards here or something. Okay, you have 30 closure. Yeah. Could create top wick. Yeah, it could still. You had like a little rejection here, so we can write off as that if it does come down. I think it came to test it, but it didn't really make a steeper one. Yeah. This is good. This is decent price though. Like I wouldn't say it's too dead today. It's just no ideas yet. We are bullish? No, I'm not bullish or bearish today. I'm waiting for these low zones to tap, guys. Like I don't really have a bias anymore even. Cause that's also premeditated trading. I'm just waiting for price to actually move. Show me where it wants to go. How much risk do you risk per trade? I think on this account right now we're risking like 15% on a trade. I think around there. If we manage it, then maybe like a little less, like maybe 10. But yeah, that's the risk percentage. The stops could be bigger or smaller, but the lot size just adjusts to that. This is the big account. This is the big account. 2K big account. 2,000 pounds. It's still like slowly coming down here. Like I think even this could be a lot stronger. Got a lower high though, so that's something. Like off of these areas here. So let's see if this can give you a pop. But it's not really like glitching. It's just like slowly moving. These subtle movements on the way down. How much range is this? Yeah, so you have a lot of range here. Why don't I have a zone here? What is this? $49.96 is there. Yeah, so it's around here. Yeah, 68 more pips to go. So we have nothing at 96 here, but that's just like the next area I'm assuming will be your support. And then we'll figure out what if 96 breaks or not here. Still no sells though below 96. I think it's just gonna be we'll see if it creates like a lower high below there and holds. And I'm assuming sells will be more so below here. So like 77, 76. But definitely not below here because this is like, this could just be a bottom wick still for us to come back up. But the day flipped again, right? I think the daily flipped over here, so. Yeah, daily flip. We'll about to see what happens. All right, I'm gonna get some water. I'm on mute. So two things, right? This could be seen right here as like, so that this can be a continuous move from Friday because Friday came down, right? That broke below, and then this can just be your lower highs. We don't know for sure if this is like the actual lower high. So that's the reason why I applied this range here. I'm probably not going to grab this range below 96, especially not 96. It could be a tough zone. But I'll let this range fly through, and if it's able to break through these areas here and then creates like structure, we'll also see it start moving heavy, and then we'll start looking for ideas below there, and then we'll make it way down towards like 49, 42 and all of that as the next support zone, and then we'll see this as a lower high, right? But like these little pullbacks on the way down here are going to be important because that's what's going to tell you whether this is your high or not, right? Because this can still come all the way back up and be bullish for a day. Any given point that could still flip. for price. So that's the only reason that's what we're waiting for. 30 saw has no top wick, but you did create a bit of a structure a little earlier too here. One thing I will say is that it's still pretty slow on the way down. It's not like this, right? Or at least yet. It's still pretty slow here and here. So you can get a 1-2 pop correction that's pretty quick, faster than the way it came down. That'll tell you a lot too. Oh, starting to glitch here. Let's see. Yeah, so see that movement? A lot more like consistent than this up here. That's very good. So this is the start of volume. Or the start of volume was at 10:10, but this is the start of like actual glitches. So this is very good here. So yeah, we're about to find out. We're about to find out what happens. This is the first break below 96. So let's see if that could still flip, right? But this volume here leads to something. It's gonna lead to continuation or price to flip on the one. It's gonna lead to something though. Right now it's like your 130 pip pop, which is decent. I will say though, now that it came all the way down towards like 94, there's absolutely no reason as to why it should go up. Not that it's impossible, but like there's no reason. It's like this should pick its direction, right? This should continue down, but if it doesn't and it makes its way back up, then we have a confirmation, because like what's the reason as to why it should come back up? It's like, what's the point of this? If it comes back up, then this whole move is like your liquidity. This is your higher low to continue up. So then we'll start looking for ideas above like 32 and all of that, right? Because this came down far enough now. Earlier we wanted to see like 12 minimum, and then we said 96 will make things even better. Like we can move the zone down further. So instead of like looking for ideas above 43, since it came down towards 96, we move that same zone down towards here. And that same zone will give you ideas above where now? That same zone will give you ideas above here. So that's your ideas for buys. But there's no reason as to why it should pop up, right? In terms of direction. And if it pops up too, right, with this glitch here, it should be a quick pop. It should, like, you see how long this took to come down? This took like maybe 18 candles to come down. Wait, no, that's a lot more. It took like 39 candles to come down. So if it comes up and it happens to be like a 1-2 pop, like 3-4 candles coming up, that tells you a lot. But we don't know if it's gonna come up yet. This can still continue, right? So you don't want to make that assumption. So still like nothing, but we're a lot closer to having ideas than earlier. You said 4-hour leg candle? Oh yeah, that one. If you look at this one as a leg candle, it did react off the body. You can treat it like a leg candle. This wick here is like 18 or 180. For those that are like new to the stream, things that I'm saying could be like a little like, you might not understand it yet. But I think if you've been here for like 2 weeks, understand it or not, I think you'll get used to the sayings and you'll get a gist of like how we'll approach the markets every day. But it's the same repeated words or terms I'm using every day. It's like the same things we're looking for each and every day, trade or not. But I think to fully like understand the strategy, you're gonna have to show up for like 6 months or something at least straight. 4 to 6 months minimum to get like a basic foundation of it. If you're completely new, If you've been here before, then I'll say 2 months and you should be able to catch up. So this is pretty important right now too. Like you made your way below 96 here, right? So we'll find out whether this holds or not. So far you got like one pullback already. And then this is kind of just hovering here still. So we'll see if this is enough of a pullback to take us down. If it's enough, then this should just start flying like down to re-break the lows down towards here. Make a low, pull back, re-break, could be something. Let's see, is there, if this is a leg candle on the 4, you're looking at approximately like here. 50, 20, 50, 30. And then the range fills down towards like 49, 42. So yeah, it's not too bad. How much range is this? 510 pips. 510, 420. Yeah, so we'll see. Got 6 minutes left. I think since we started moving a little later, I think we'll set a session stop loss, right, for 11, and then we'll go off of that. Is it a possible reversal or rejection on 49.89? Yeah. If it rejects, it could lead to a reversal, but we'll find out if it's a reversal above that 32 zone. All right, we're not gonna find out at 50.12 because that can just be a lower high. Like imagine like this candle coming down here, right? This one right here. If you reject here, I mean, it could be a start reversal because it looked like it's rejecting, but it can also just be a lower high to continue. So you want to wait until it actually breaks that structure. So if it rejects, you want to wait for it to break, to do something like this, right? And then you'll have a better idea if it's a reversal above here, because then it's breaking through like a couple of structure zones here, here, and here, and then above here should be clean for buys. If it doesn't, then I think right now you just have this, like you're kind of hovering here. So if you re-break the lows, then you should get something like this. So I'm assuming this would break and clear. And then you start hunting below here. So we can get trades today between like 64 and 42, I'm assuming. Gotta get past this and then we'll be good. But today's like similar to like last Thursday in terms of volume. It's very similar. Patience is insane. Yeah, I've seen too much bullshit, man. I can't. We've seen too much bullshit to not be patient for what's like highly ideally profitable. Like I don't even think my brain can like take a position that I wouldn't plan for. You just gain that maturity as a trader over the years, right? It's just, I gotta open this up, man. Yeah, you just kind of work your way there. Could it be a retest of the structure level broken at 4 then proceed down? Could it be a retest of the structure level broken on the 4 on the way down? Could it? Yeah, like that's also another thing too. Like there's like support right now. So if you start seeing that where even it doesn't have to be below 962, right? Like if it doesn't do, because on the 4, so let's say it's like this, right? It doesn't have to do this. That's what you're asking, right? It can also just like some more information would be like if it just, let's say it comes up to here and then makes its way down, like that would be enough too. It could even break the lows and then come up. So it doesn't have to just retest this. That's like, that could be like a break and retest, right? But it can also just, because then what you have here as well on the way down is you can even have another range here. Let's see on the small time frame, you got on this move down, you got like this, and you got a little bit of range here. These candles are way too thick. Hold on. You got something like this, and you got a little bit of range here. Got more range here, right? It can do like something like this, fake out above here, shift back into the range, and then below here can be your sells. On a small time frame, that's what you can get to. But yeah, it doesn't have to be a retest on 9.6. It can also be a low higher. We're not too far here, guys. It's just start picking up pretty late today. I can only be here for so long before we hop off. But yeah, 2 minutes. Two minutes. No more news, right? It was just 10. Yeah, it was just 10. We only got 33,000 traders online here too. Oh wait, 11:30 Trump speaks. I didn't see that. I don't think we'll be here for that though. I did not see this. Is this new? I did not see this earlier. $48.55. What's up, Jordy? Yeah, so new 1 hour opening. We're gonna let this open up, and then off the 1 hour we'll see where we place the session stop loss here. You have a little high there. Like, this is not bad. 59 pips. We'll find out if that's gonna be an actual level or not. Am I muted? I don't think I'm muted. Price is pretty slow. Pretty slow today. I think we're gonna get a move though. I mean, I didn't know there was a Trump speech at 11:30. I didn't see that until maybe 10 minutes ago. I just don't know if we'll be here for it, because it could come at 12, could come at 1. I was hoping like we'll get this part over with by like 10 today, and then you have 10 to 11. And yeah, for Wednesday we have FOMC, so I don't know if I'm gonna be here for FOMC though. I'll be here in the morning. I haven't traded FOMC in like a couple months. But the aftermath is what I like trading. Like the next day or the next session after FOMC is usually pretty good. No trades. If I take trades, you'll see it in the daily P&L. The hour closed below 5,000. That could be a new resistance. Yeah, like 96, 5,000. That area could be like a zone. I don't know if it closed below, but or I don't know if it closed below. Like I have this whole blue zone, so yeah, 5,000 to 96. I wanted to see like a much clearer close. But it closed below. If you put it here, it closed below here. It's holding that. Oh, I'm yawning, man. What do you guys give today's price action? I think a 5 is pretty fair. 5 out of 10. 0 ideas. 5, Reggie. Yeah, I think I'll give it a 5. Well, I wouldn't say 4.5. 4 is decent. This move down was decent. It's like Thursday, which means tomorrow could be a trade. We're still in the overall ranges too, like on the 4-hour time frame. Like you just started breaking out, so it could still be a fake out, double fake out here and here, back up. Could still get that push. Just wondering if we get a bottom wick today. I want to see if this 1 hour flips. If you start flipping on the 1 hour time frame and breaking the highs of 5,283, I think we can place a session stop loss right here. And we'll watch and see if it can fly up. You guys don't think it's gonna do anything? Let's see. Over, I think so. Let's do a poll. Sorry for the yap session. Later's FGT. Hold on, I might start moving now just as you said that actually. Hold on, you see the glitches? Hey, don't change your poll now, guys. Oh, it's actually, oh look, everyone's saying yes now as it moves. 62%. I don't want to really trade when the orange man's speaking. It's gonna be 11:30. I don't know what he's gonna talk about. Let's see. Do we know? What is he gonna discuss? Damn. Did I ruin your plans? This is the way I am. You know what you can get here? This will be very interesting actually, because remember earlier we said we can move the level zone, down at the further we come down. If you get a pop down here and then you shift right back up into the range, get ready for ideas above 96. You're gonna have to push, like shift down pretty heavy though, but if you shift down heavy, the shift out could be a lot heavier. Not saying it's gonna come up, but if it does, then that's gonna give you a lot of information. It's like, why? Why would you do all of that just to come back up, right? So I mean, I think that's the closest idea we have right now to any of the buys, just because it looks like it's coming down here. So that'll be our next idea. And then obviously the reason we're looking for sells below here is to avoid this, right? We don't know if it's gonna reject or not, but if it shifts all the way down here, and then instead of like coming all the way up, let's say it comes up towards here, and then shifts back to re-break, we'll look for ideas for sells below here, because then that will confirm it for us. Hope we get a quick move down 49.89. 49.8. Oh, that's like right there. Yeah, that's very close. I think that's pretty achievable. Where'd you tap earlier? Tap 80. Yeah, didn't you already tap 89? This is also another thing too that can happen. If you get a rejection here without popping down first here up towards like 50.22, 50.18, and then you make your way back down, we can look for ideas here, because then this will confirm it for you. It's like, why would you come back up, right? If you're not gonna flip one price over here, that'll be a lower high, and then back below here you can look for ideas. What are we looking at again? That would be around here, right? Around like, I say around here. You want to see 19, so you still need to move a lot. Like it's like 200 pips up and then 260 back down for there to be anything. But that could also be a scenario. Let's see. Starting to break the highs here for the first time. All right, so you have like a little range here. This is the first breakout above. So if it does come up here, I'm assuming you'll see a bit of structure. So this is good. This is actually pretty decent. Just a little later, but it's pretty decent. If it goes, to 50.18 zone and then it pushed back down, will you wait for sells? If it goes to 18, pushes back down, I'll look for ideas below 96. I don't know what yet, but based on the structure, like based on how heavy it comes down, we'll figure it out when it does, if it does come down, because I want to see if it creates structure, because that's going to change a bit. I'm assuming just closures back below here though. Below 96 will be something. I don't know about the breakout lows. Just depends on how clean that push is. It might even be below here, right? 'Cause I don't really know until it actually like it taps it in on the way down, because then this would change it a lot. Like, you don't want to premeditate the idea, right? Like, we don't know how it's gonna come down after rejecting, because that's gonna tell you a lot of information. Where the lower highs are on the way down, how strong it's pushing, if it's glitching or not. All right, if it comes down slow, then forget about it. It's gonna be GG's. Wrap it up. Yeah. Just get used to like understand that concept. I think it really helps instead of like trying to always premeditate it. Like, getting used to actually seeing it actually come down. Then those small micro adjustments could really change your trading. This is a leg candle right here. If you can treat it as a leg candle, these two candles combined. I mean, this is one on its own, but you can even put it like this, because that's what the last two candles did. So same similar structure on a different time frame. You close back below here, it should give you a lot of info. This would be your first lower high, and this is a pretty decent one too. So let's see. Maybe you can come down heavy. 140 pips there. And then I think for the session stop loss, since it's getting close to 11:30, if it does flip, we'll place it up here or wherever the high is. Bullish one's better. Which state am I from? Canada. Habs. I prefer the Habs over Edmonton Oilers, but I mean, I'm Canadian, so I'm a Leafs fan. I can't root for another team. ROFL. How's are good? They got a good team. It's like the young Leafs that we used to have. but it's okay. It's okay. I think we can still make the playoffs. I think we're like 10 points away right now from the wild card spot. We gotta go like 13-1 or something. I think it's still doable. Friday afternoon was a good move. Yeah, but I think we're running out of time here. But we're about to hit the 3-hour mark on stream. Sorry guys, if there's like no movement, usually there's nothing I can really talk about. I can just repeat the same shit all day. Yeah, 5 more minutes and we'll see. Could be a no trade day. We'll move on to Tuesday. All right, so pushing back to retest the lows here. I think that's like, you can look at it as a mini fake out too, right? So that's your first lower high and you're re-breaking now. So let's see, can you get a pop or is it gonna come back up? Am I a swing trader? No, I think I'm just I'll say more scalper. More scalper. Wait, where are my zones here? There we go. All right, give me like 30 seconds here, baby. Oh, vape. Did you really make 120% this calendar year? I think we did a little more than that. I think we did 1.8 in profit. We just made withdrawals. But yeah, around there. 180%, something like that. I don't know my maths. We saw you, Don. Saw me vape. I pop up in your city, okay. Go up, go down. Up, go down. I pop up in your city. Show face. Show face. Show face. According to my calculations, I think I'm finally awake. Sorry, sometimes it takes me like 3 hours to wake up for the stream. Shit. And charts are not moving, I'm like sleeping throughout the session still. W turn next dance. What? You still play Wordle? Do I still play Wordle? No, I don't. I don't play Wordle. I don't think I ever played Wordle off stream like that. I played with the chat though. That was fun. I don't play Wordle in forever. Is that what they do now? They play Wordle? Shit. Bro, end stream so we can do Wordle. Guys, look. Do you see it? You see it, right? What else did I used to play? Wordle and motherfucking that other game. What else do we used to play? Spotto or something like that. It's like 5 games for hop off, and we added a game every couple months. Yeah, no man, I haven't played Wordle in so long. More word games. The color game. Yeah, some game. 10:30 leg candle. Spotto, Wordle, yeah, all that. Some games. Contexto. Chat, what's your favorite color? You guys have a favorite color? How come you don't play copyright music? I can't find anything that I like to play that's copyright free, so I figured fuck it. I don't even know. I'm not gonna play music until I find something that like it's like suits what I want, suits the vision. There's gonna be no music. It's gonna be just me and my voice. Do 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 do. Angle game. Yeah, are we really? Yeah. You know what? Fuck. I need to get off. 11:34 here. Yeah. I think we're gonna place a session stop loss. I don't know what this 1 hour count is doing, to be honest with you. We'll place one right here. 5,006. Don, be honest, music is low-key finished. Don't hit the same. See, I knew I wasn't the only one that had that idea. Now, music be music. Just vibes. Music hits the same, I think. You gotta find new shit. I just rotate my music. Listen to one artist for a couple months, then listen to the next. I rotate between the 3 or 4. Chat, what age did you guys get for your Spotify rap? What's your average music age? Only songs I hear are old ones, nothing new gives them that feeling inside. I come up and play. Okay, show face. You know why there's no music? There's no music because there's no music because we haven't been streaming. So that's why you guys haven't had new music. Hello, sir. I saw hopping here yourself looks different. Yeah, I changed it quite a bit. It's yeah, I get bored of the setup. I think I changed myself in this place like 6 times already. At one point it was like out there, and then it was over there. Different rooms. It is new music. Honestly, if there's no good music, that means we officially reach Unk stage. I think there's good music still. I just don't know about the underground stuff. I think I reached that Unk stage where the underground stuff got like, I kind of don't get it. I understand it still, but I'm starting to not understand it. Like once I heard net spend, I'm like, okay, I get it, but I can't listen to this stuff no more. Ken Carson is like, I can listen to still. He's my age. Netspin, I understand the vibe, but if I'm a blast it on my speakers, I don't know about that. Who else is there? Yee. I mean, Yee is like my age basically, so still listenable. Too Hollis. Osama Sun, who else? Like all these underground artists. Osama Sun is actually somewhat listened to kinda, but Nine Vicious as well. UK Sin Chao C Kanye, bro. Yeah, that's all I listen to. Yay. Yeah. Too Smiley, Too Slimy. I don't know who that is. I know Smiley from Toronto. Gucci and Prada don't go together. Sin Chelsea. Remember I got the Sin Chelsea haircut? Sin Chelsea. Sin Chelsea. Still think the same vibe genre. Oh, like rap. I listen to other stuff too. I listen to jazz sometimes. Like I just play some yeah, sometimes. Old school ever? What's old school? Like old school rap? Like I grew up on rap, so this is kind of what's ingrained in me, but like old school rap, my old school, my age is like maybe like Lil Wayne. 2008 was when I started listening, so that era is my old school. Like Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, Kanye, I guess, the old Kanye. Like Eminem, not really. Anything before that is not really my time. So I don't know. Wu-Tang. Ooh. I know Wu-Tang. I heard a couple songs, but 50 Cent, I kind of was in my time. I picked up on Ye. You So Young. Birdman, nah, yeah, not my time. I know Birdman though. Like Ice Cube, Birdman. Fucking Wu-Tang. What's the other crew? Jay-Z, Nas. Like that Tupac era wasn't really my era. Biggie, y'all, that wasn't my era. Y'all listen to Diddy? Busta Rhymes. I know one Busta Rhymes song. That's the Justin Bieber song. Yeah, I didn't. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Until the whole Diddy stuff came out, I did not know he made music. I did not know who Diddy was. Like, I heard of him, but I never knew he made music. I have not heard one Diddy song. Like, I didn't know he was an artist, to be honest. I thought he was like a. I didn't know what he. I just heard of him. Go listen to the Coming Home song. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. That song reminds me of Mitch Marner. When he came back to Sound the Leafs. Good times. Alright, guys. Wait, hold on. We didn't tap 5,006 yet. We came close. 24 more pips into the break of the highs. We're about to find out. LPR answer? No, I didn't know who D was. Wait. I know who you are. Relax Gold 2011. You sound familiar. So no taps into 5006. Yeah, I think I am gonna call it a day, guys. I don't know what's gonna happen here. I think this is a pretty decent closure. You close holding. I wanted to see if you can break this so you can get a steeper top wick in case you make the way back into the range to continue. We'll look for ideas down. Or if it just continue to break below here, but it's just it's like kind of, we're outside my trading window now. So I think that's it for the day. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. But this week I have FOMC, so don't stress too hard, okay? Tomorrow is USD pending home sales at 10. So, I mean, it could be the same type of volume as today. Who knows? But if Asian does something tonight or London, it should pick us up for tomorrow. But I think that's it for NY. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right? Peace out, everybody. Peace, peace. Have a good day.
So much fun, so many bitches got so much fun. So much money, so much money, got so much money. So much fun, so much fun, they have so much fun. So much fun, someone give me money, they owe me one.
Yeah, live my life, middle fingers left to the day I die. Bad bitch gon' cry, what can I tell? Shawty gon' tell lies. Yeah, I'm in the two, no cool, smashing through the roof, yeah, bitch gon' fly. Live my life, middle fingers left to the day I die.
You ain't had so much, you ain't had so much. Smash from the back, I'm so crushed. They don't copy me all day, that's what it shows us. Make 40 million this year. That they ain't even from the show, bitch. If she cold, put Chanel's in the toes in. If she go, let it go, ship sail then. Put her purse on the side. I'm a crush, I'm a hit from the side. I'm a walking dog, living my life. You a walking L, living the life. We can bet 1 meal on the high. I caught brain on the plane to Dubai. Porsche only got 2 C's, baby. Finger in the swat where we drive. Got pitch strap Gucci like a zero, baby. Got cone hard glasses, they can see me, baby. Yeah, I'm a fucking shotty with no hesitation. I'ma get high, say no celebration. Go ahead, open your eyes, why be on the television? Yeah, I'm only kidding me, how I really losing my life. Yeah, I'm really living life on the double vision. You can never put me on the box, you can never take me in, bitch. I will never be inside the penitentiary. Yeah, I'ma live my life, I'ma live my life. Every day that I live is on a new vacation. Kidding me now, and fucking on bitches, I find out really what I'm medication. Yeah, I'm Buddha, little bitch, here, home meditate.
Yeah, live my life, middle fingers left to the day I die. Bad bitch gon' cry, what can I tell? Shawty gon' tell lies. Yeah, I'm in the two, no cool, smashing through the roof, yeah, bitch gon' fly. Yeah, live my life, middle fingers left to the day I die.
That money is under the table from the side bag, shit like some more gum. 5 fingers each hand, I'm counting these bands. Oh God, I need some more thumbs. Got a boat on my neck and a house on my wrist. You know we got more than 4 guns. I just figured your bitch to give you a one, and my nigga ain't even wanna fuck. These records, my nigga not judge. I got rice on my hips and my butt. Bitch from Philly, I call her a nut. I got blues in my hands, her hut. I might run through your block with a 50. My nigga get power just like a rhinoceros. I'm allergic to brocos, a nigga be sneezing, put diamonds all up in my nostril. I got all type of bitches with bundles of weed, but fuck it, I might just go natural. I'm a whole different swivel, bitch up in these streets. Ain't never had Pete up a spatula.